on this video because you're a noob to Blox routes and you're in the first sea. You want to know what's the fastest way that I can get this second sea? Don't worry, your boy Vivid Vortex has got you, bro. Today, I'm going to teach you the fastest, easiest, and most reliable way to get to the second sea. So, let's get right into it. To start off with, you're going to be put with the loading screen of either Pirate or Marine. You can choose whichever you prefer. I chose Pirate. As you can see, I'm a 5 mil bounty. I prefer Pirate. Now, if you're on Pirate, you're going to spawn on this island called Pirate Island. And if you're Marine, then you're going to spawn on this island here. Despite what island you choose, Marine or Pirate, but in my preference, I prefer Pirate because I like Pirate more. You're going to be put with the task to defeat these bandits right here. Basically, to do that, what you need to do is you need to come to this person that says quest, either on Pirate like a Starter Island or Marine Starter Island, and you're going to click interact. What you're going to do is you're going to look at these bandits, right? The ones the closest to your skill level, and you're going to look at their names, and then you're going to click that name on when you're with the quest guy. You're going to click confirm, and then it's simple. You're going to have a fighting style right here that says combat. You're just going to fight them. That's it. You're supposed to grind them, and that's all you do. You want to just grind as much as them, like as many as you can. And once you complete your quest, you will be rewarded with money. And once you get enough levels, your compass here will tell you the next location. Your next location will be jungle. And what I recommend is, when you're on these starter islands, don't be tempted. If you get enough money to even get a fruit, like rocket or spin or a sword, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Don't buy the swords until much later on. And now, the next island is going to be jungle. So let's head over there. So you followed your compass and you made your way to Jungle Island. This is the same thing here. You're going to look for this quest giver right here, who should be in the middle of these 3 bridges on top. You're going to look for the quest giver and you're going to click on quest. Now, the same thing applies right here. You're going to look for the bandits or NPC, that are the closest to your level. In this case, it should be the monkeys to start off with. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on monkeys and you're going to click on confirm. Now you're going to continue doing this until you can move on to the gorillas and then the gorilla king. Now this is where things get a little interesting and you might want to listen for this part. What I recommend to do is the gorilla king spawns after, wait, actually let me check real quick. He spawns after every 2 minutes. So what I recommend doing is, once you do a gorilla king quest, you can switch over to either the, I forgot what these NPCs are called, it's been a long time, these gorillas or the monkeys. You can do a quest of those and then come back and do the gorilla king again. What I recommend doing is grinding as much of it as you can to the point where you're around level 35. I'd say once you get to level 35, I'd say that's a good spot to stop. Now, once you get to level 35, your compass is going to direct you towards the pirate, I actually don't remember. It's been a long time. Pirate village. Yeah, it's gonna direct you to pirate village. But before that, you may see an NPC right here called the Blox Routes Gacha. You will not be able to roll the Blox Routes Gacha because you're not level 50 yet. So you have to wait until you reach level 50 to roll from the Blox Routes Gacha. Now, let's make our way over to Pirate Village. Okay, now I'm at Pirate Village. So, from here, what you want to do is the same thing. Get your quests, start with these pirates, and grind as much as you can. What I recommend is you grind until you can reach just the chef. And the chef has a cooldown of 5 minutes, which is why this is where the first actual strategy comes in. What you want to do is, once you reach the chef, you want to put 1 2 times XP code. 1. Don't use all of them, use 1 at a time. You want to use the first 2 times XP code and start server hopping. where you find the chef, and just keep killing him over and over and over again. As you do that, make sure you grab a chest here and over here as well. This way you can grind money most efficiently, and you can also grind mastery and levels. That's the best way for when you get to Pirate Village. This is where you can start progressing yourself faster. Now what this will do is this is going to skip you through a full island. If you continue to do this as fast as you can and as much as you can skip through a full island. Let me tell you what I mean. As you can see here, the level requirement to defeat Chef is 55. But if you have 2 times XP, you're getting 90,000 XP as you do it, as long as with 8,000 belly with it. So if you keep grinding this over and over again for a good 15-20 minutes, then you can skip this island. This is the island that I'm talking about that you can skip if you continue to do the strategy where you defeat Chef over and over again with the 2 times XP code. As you can see here, you're all gaining 45,000 XP, the same as you would get from the Chef. So if you keep doing Chef over and over and over again, then you're gonna be able to skip this full island. And in my opinion, it's a good idea. This island's not that good. I never really liked it. I feel like it's better to just grind Chef over and over again. Now, after you do Pirate Village, you'll be directed to the next island, which is going to be the Snow Village. No, not Snow Village, Snow Mountain. No, Snow Village. Once you complete a Pirate Village, you'll be directed to this island right here, Snow Village. So, the best thing to do here is the same strategy it was for Pirate Village. You want to grind these bandits and the snowmen until you get to the Yeti. You're going to use 2 times XP code, only 1, and then server hop for the Yeti over and over and over again. You could do that, or you can go back and forth between Chef, Yeti, and the Gorilla King. All those 3 islands if you please. That's also a strategy you could use. But the best way, just server hop and keep grabbing the money and the XP, and it's double XP. So, oh, wrong entrance. If you're here, the Yeti gives you 220,000 XP, but you double that, you get 440,000 XP. You want to keep grinding this, and once your compass says that you can move to the next island, you're not going to do it. You're going to wait till your full 20 minutes of EXP runs out to move to the next island. If I forgot to mention that before with the Chef, then it's the same thing applies with the Chef as well. Now, after you finish this island, which I may say has some good stuff, you may be tempted to buy the swords. Do not buy any of this yet. You do not need it. It's not going to help you. Don't buy anything. What you want to do is, if you've got enough money to buy at least any of the stuff which I'm about to show you, you should. If you come down here beside Snow Mountain, in this little cave right here, located on the side, why do I keep saying Snow Mountain? Snow Village, you're going to be met with this ability teacher. What you're going to do is, every time you get enough money to buy one of these, you're going to do it as fast and as soon as you can, because this stuff is the best. What you get with this stuff is your hockey, which increases damage. You get flash step, which you can go like that, and you can jump in the air like this. These are all really cool features that you should have. Also, by this point, you should have at least tried to roll for a fruit. And, in my opinion, the best fruits that you could possibly get for... Oh my god. The best fruits are gonna be the light fruit, which, let me find real quick. The light fruit, great M1s, great immune ability. The ice fruit, which is something that's also a really good fruit that I recommend. And if you can get this by buying it, then Blade. It's only 30,000. If you find it in stock, I'd recommend buying it. Blade is something that's very underrated, but really good. So, once you finished Snow Mountain, and you've done your full 20 minutes, you should be brought to the next island. And that next island is Marine Fortress. Just take a look at the sound for this. Okay, never mind. So, now this is the same strat. I'm gonna say it over and over again. Grind the bandits. I mean, not the bandits. The NPCs. And once you get, this is where things get really good. Once you get to this guy right here, you're just gonna grind him over and over and over and over and over again. For this guy, I recommend you use 2 XP codes. 2 of them. Use it one time, server hop, 20 minutes, do it, and then do it again a second time. That's what I recommend. So far, you should have used 3 to 4 codes at max for 2 times XP codes. And once you do that, this is going to help you a lot. This is going to level you up so quickly, I promise you. So, what I'm going to do is, what I recommend is, if you can keep grinding here over and over and over again, what you can do is you can skip directly to Magma Village. Yes, you can skip all of Lower Sky Islands if you keep grinding here through this Vice Admiral and just skip straight to Magma Village. And I'll explain why. Look, Vice Admiral gives 415,000 XP, but you have 2 EXP. So you multiply that by 2, what do you get? 830,000 XP. The next island, which is Sky Islands, you should be right here for the Sky Islands. And to put this into perspective, you have right here, the highest mastery is 450, which is just below what the Vice Admiral gives. So, but if you keep grinding it over and over again, you will get to be able to skip this island, and you'll be able to move on to Magma Village. Now, one thing is, if there is a fighting style here that if you would like to have, you may have. It's called the electric fighting style. I wouldn't recommend buying it because there's a better one that'll be here later in the video. But if you want, you may have it. I'll give you a little showcase of what this does. Let me just get up here real quick. Alright. The first move is Stomp, which basically you go up in the air and then you slam on the ground like that. And the next move is Tackle, where you go and it's like a tackle basically. What the name is the move. That's how it looks. And then Electric Floor, which is the only decent move in my opinion. Yeah, that's basically what electric is. It's the fighting. This is what electric is. If you want to buy it, it's not like I disagree with you, but if you find it that it fits you well, then be my guest. And that's basically what it is. You can skip this whole island. I hate this island so much. I hate all of Sky Islands. Like, I really do. So if you can skip this and move to Magma Village, that's a W in my opinion. Off to Magma Village. So now we're here at Magma Village. And this is where things are going to really start speeding up and you'll be getting closer. You should be around level 300 something and you should be going straight here. And what I recommend is, of course, do the normal NPCs and everything. And once you get to this boss right here, the Magma Admiral, what I recommend is you grind him as much as you can. I say you keep grinding him till you get to level 450. That's what I recommend. If more, you can do it more. I recommend using 2 to 3 EXP codes for that. And you can find 2 EXP codes anywhere. Just search up Blox for 2 times EXP codes. I'll put a list of them, some of them right here. And basically, you want to use those codes and it gives you 2 times EXP. And yeah, that's all you need to do for Magma Village. Do the NPCs, grind the boss to level 450, and you can move on to the next island, which is, I don't know, the underwater something. And now we're at the island of, well, no, not the island, we're at the whirlpool. Don't worry if you don't know which way I'm going. You have your compass, and your compass will point you right to where you need to go. So, you'll be reached to a destination right here, and what you want to do is basically just jump in the whirlpool. That's it. You'll be met underwater here. Now, if you did all the steps correctly, you should be able to just go straight to the Fisherman Lord. So I may be wrong about 450, 425 is where you want to grind to. And you can skip straight to the Fisherman Lord right here. And same thing. For this one, 3 EXP codes. Use 3 EXP codes and straight up grind him. Over and over and over again. Just grind him as much as you can. He is a tough boss, so having a good fruit like Ice or Light is ideal. And basically, I would say grind until you get to level 500, 525. And that's where you start to get really close. And the main thing here is the fighting style. This is where you want to buy the best fighting style in the first sea, in my opinion. And that's Water Kung Fu. So, to get it, what you're going to do is, you're going to be here, you're going to see this little building here, you're going to come towards the back right here. Oh wait, I think I went the wrong way. Oh yeah, no, you're going to come towards the back, the side of this building right here, you're going to come towards the side, and you'll see this right here. You're going to go through this, you're going to flash step through it, or you can just interact with him right here, and he'll teach you the Water Kung Fu. Yes, I understand that the lightning or electric fighting style might have better moves, but Water Kung Fu has more damage and it's much better. Here's a little showcase. Here's the Z move, the X move, and the C move. And that's Water Kung Fu. I highly recommend buying this. This is going to be something that's really good, especially when you get later to second C, because doing raids with this is actually really good. And now we move on to the Upper Sky Islands. What you're going to do is, when you're going to go to the Sky Islands like the normal ones, and you're going to reach up to this island right here. And what you're going to do is, you see that island up there, you're going to jump on top of this tree and just get there. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to get here. And this is where your new quest starts. Now, notice how I told you to grind to level 500? Look, you can come here and you can, you can skip straight to Whisper. Straight to Whisper, the boss. Something that's really good. You're gonna come to, what do we go? You're gonna come down here, and you're gonna teleport. And now you're up here. You're gonna grind Whisper as much as you can. Use 1 or 2 codes at max. And once you do that, I recommend trying to grind as much as you can and skipping as much as you can until the point you can come and straight up just verse the boss, Thunder God, 575. Now here we are to the last island. But wait, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe so I can make more videos and post out more for you guys. And let me know in the comments what other videos you want to see, what other tutorials you want to know, and I'll be happy to answer them. One thing I did forget to mention is, after you complete Marine Fortress, sometimes people don't feel like grinding straight to Magma Village, and that's why you come to Prison, a very good spot to grind. What you want to do is grind up to these guys right here, and if you get to this point, I recommend grinding get like 4 EXP codes and just grind these 3 bosses by server hopping. That's just a side note. Sometimes people go from Marine Fortress straight to Magma Village. That's how I did it. But sometimes people don't like that grind. It's too long, it's too tedious, so they move to Prison and do these 3 bosses. Both ways work, whatever you feel comfortable with. You're at the last island, and this is where you're basically done. You've done it all, basically. And the easiest thing to do from here is grind the NPCs, and only grind these NPCs. Don't move on to the second ones. Only grind these ones. This is what I mean. What you want to do is, you want to only grind the galley pirates. Do not do the galley captains. They're not worth it. Only the galley pirates until you can do cyborg. And once you reach level 700, you're done. You can go to the second sea. Now, the things to actually do to get to second sea, there's a little bit of a different process. I'll have another video out on that. But that's basically the full guide for first sea and how you can progress through islands as quick as you possibly can. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments what else you want to hear. Vivid Vortex out.